Alright, stream should be going live here in just a couple seconds. Waiting to see that pop up on my screen to the left of me, and then we can get things going here today. I think we got things kind of loaded here. I think we're 3-6 right out of Cincy. Things should be starting here. I see it says starting. Just waiting to wait for it to tell me that I'm online. Saving your content. Okay. It's very nice that it's receiving my content, but I need it to tell me that I'm starting to stream. It's not helping me if it doesn't. Okay, we got the on-air light. Waiting to see it come over on my screen here so we can actually start things. And it says we are live. It says we are. Gonna wait just a couple seconds here to kind of let things stabilize, and we can start having some fun. Let's see. Got to get the chat all set up so I can see you guys when you guys pop on in. All right. That is coming online. Awesome. So, hey guys, what's going on? I'm that guy, Dan96. We're over in Cincinnati. We are in a Boeing 747. We are going up to, where are we going? We're going to Chicago as a Polar Air Cargo Flight 400 Series freighter variant. Ignore all that over there. That's supposed to be some firefighting operation going on. Unfortunately, there's no really good Cincinnati scenery, so this is a pretty decent scenery I found off of Avsim. So, should be a pretty solid scenery for you guys. We are just starting up our flight here. We're starting up here. You can see I have the ground services that come with the 747 all set up, looking absolutely beautiful. So, in just a second here, we're going to hop into the flight deck, and we can get things going. So, just checking out the plane. Looks super nice. Again, 747. It's only about an hour flight, so it should be kind of fun flying a large aircraft on such a short routing. So, anyways, let's pop in the flight deck, and welcome to the flight deck of November 452 Papa Alpha, a Boeing 747-400 freighter variant. So far for you guys, I've done fuel and payload. I've set that up. Actually, it should still be in there. Let me make sure all that it is. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, we can actually hop on over to the FMS here and kind of get things going. So, we're 747-400 AirX 1706 that came out today. Everything is good there, so we can go to POS in it, and we are at Cincinnati. Let's also go up to the overhead, and we can kind of start things there. Sorry, I'm using Chase Plan. I didn't get a chance to really set this aircraft up totally, so, you know, some of the movements are going to be a little funky, but it's okay. You can just leave it there. That's good there. Everything's good there. Let's go ahead, and it's looking good. IRSs, you can go to nav. Okay. All that's looking good to me, so let's pop down here. We can put in our set IRS position here. It should be coming in momentarily. There we go. Perfect. That also reminds me, you know what? For a longer route, this would be an issue, but I forgot to put the flight plan files in their folders, but we'll just manually put this in. And I'm not going to worry too much about winds, just literally because it's so short of a flight, it's really not going to make that big of a difference. On a longer flight on the 747, it's extremely important to do the winds, but for something like this, there's no reason to. So, we are at Cincinnati, and we're going over to O'Hare. There's Polar Air Cargo 751. We are departing runway 36 right in Cincinnati. Current weather right now in Cincinnati. Winds are 280 at 13, 10 statute miles. Few clouds 2,200, scattered 4,000, overcast 4,900. Temperature 17, dew point 13, altimeter 2967. So we got that there. I actually realized my iPad for some reason disconnected from the internet, so that's an old Matar. It's not too old. Probably from about like 20 minutes ago. Pretty sure it hasn't updated, but we'll go ahead and leave that there. I'm connecting that now. All right. So let's go on down to departure arrival. Departing off of runway 36 right. And we're out on the J-Bench 5. J-Bench 5. And then from there, we're direct to Mike Zulu Zulu. That's how I want hold. Arrival. We're going to be on the ILS 28. I'm pretty sure that's 28 left. In this, the real world 28 left, but in the sim, it's runway 28. It's a disaster. Chicago should be interesting considering that the runways are all fucked up. And we're on the VEEC-3. VEEC-3 off of Mike Zulu Zulu. That should work for me there, so we can activate and execute that. Let's go to perf init. Let's see, I got our weights here. We're 525.4. Perfect. We'll say, I don't know, 5 in the reserves, and we have a cost index of 141. Cruising at 32,000 feet. Step size is 0. We're having no step climbs today. Thrust limit, we'll do a takeoff 2, climb 2. Takeoff, we're doing a flap 20 departure. Everything's looking good there. We'll wait on the V-speeds once the IRSs are totally aligned. We have about 7 minutes on all the IRSs to get them aligned. Let's go up here and check all this stuff. Pretty sure this is exactly how it's supposed to look. At least I think it is. Everything's looking there. Let's go and check out how much fuel we've got and everything like that. We can go onto the fuel page here. We have 13,600 pounds in each tank, so we don't have to run cross feeds or anything like that, which is nice. Let's check our engines here. Everything's looking good. Just going through, making sure everything is where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and start the APU as well. It's been quite a while since I've flown this plane, actually, so it'd be kind of nice to get back into. A long time since I've... What's up, Dimitri? What's coming up here? Again, this will be a pretty quick flight. It's only, I think, so it should be a lot of fun flying such a large aircraft on such a short route. I'm definitely going to be a spec Tuesday. Let's see. We will definitely see. I know it may be a little bit too before we can actually use some of the add-ons, so I get it next Tuesday, but we'll just have to see, you know, how it is. Not unfortunately, but that's just me, I guess. Alright. What the hell is this thing doing? I can see my stream is doing something retarded. Which is not surprising. I mean, why would it be doing anything normal? Wire? Yeah. Give me a second, guys. Broken is all shit. Check the overhead here. It seems like it's getting a little bit better. No, it's not. It's doing that stupid shit. Okay, quick restart of the stream here. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. All that kind of, not much we can really do. 8 non-ports, terrain. All right. Yes, I can see it's glitching out. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure that out right now. Give me a second. At least the IRSs are aligning. At least we're not losing much of anything here. Uh... Wow. Yeah. Okay. It is totally glitching its shit. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back and try and fix this. I should be no more than like 30 seconds. In here. Let me see, though, how it's actually doing. Because if it's actually doing this low bandwidth shit, I have no option. I can't really... Yeah, I don't understand what its basic malfunction is right now. Let's see, how are we doing? God forbid shit just goes without, like, things being broken. I don't know, let's see. I'm not getting that. It's not telling me low bandwidth anymore. I don't know, we'll see. Just kind of moving around to try and see on my stream window on my left to kind of see how it looks and everything like that. So just give me a moment to try and see how it's all going. It looks like it's a lot better. So we can go ahead and kind of get things ready to go for departure now. Now that things seem, again, kind of better. So again, we're departing off of runway 36 right in Cincinnati, going all the way up to 32,000 feet and then over to Chicago's O'Hare Airport. Let's see. I think we've got everything pretty much the way I would like things done. Let's go ahead and get those emergency exit lights capped. And we can start kind of going through our things here. We don't need the cross feeds on. All that stuff is looking good. So let's go ahead. And right now it's looking like it's a little bit better. So, I don't know. We'll see. We got our V-speeds here while we were waiting for that disaster to go through. So, we have our V-speeds now. 122, 132, and 147. We can go ahead and set 147 in the MCP. Let me turn on my flight director as well. 147 is our V2. Runway heading today is going to be 4. And we're going to go all the way up to 32,000 feet. There's nobody online right now, so we're going to go ahead and go all the way up to 320. Okay, 320 is in there. Let's go ahead and pop down to this lower FMS here, and we can kind of shut the doors and get stuff ready to go for departure here. So let's go ahead, service vehicles. We can release that. We can release that, release that, release that. Let's see what else we can do here. Ground operations. No, that's not what I want. We have dual jetway plugs, all that stuff. Okay, the APU should have been started by now, and it is. So we can go ahead and select APU power. Again, to shut this main, this nose door and everything, we have to actually only have one power source connected. So it looks like that's actually shutting for me when I told them to release all that kind of stuff. So it looks like that's shutting, which is nice. We can go ahead, close the side cargo. Let me make sure we got everything here. Ground operations. That's not what we want, Daniel. Release. Okay, so now he should be going away. Our side door should be closing down there. Let's go check the doors page and see how we're doing here. So we still got the aft cargo, correction, we have the bulk cargo still open. We need to be able to shut that, so let's go ahead and shut the bulk cargo door. Side cargo's closing. Okay, so both cargoes, the rest of the cargo doors are closing. I am using chase plane, Dimitri. I will have to put that in the, I'll have to go ahead and put that in the description for the video. Yes, this is chase plane. Yeah, stream definitely seems to be a lot better. I don't know what happened. I just kind of restarted it, you know, and it seems to do the trick. So works good. Let's take a look here. All that's good. That's good down there. Okay. Doors are shut. All we got there are warnings for the fuel and engines. So we're good there. So let's go ahead and call GSX. Tell them we are ready. Oh, you don't even have a GSX position for this gate. How lovely. So we will just do the good old Shift P and head on out of here. So all that's looking good. Let's go ahead and release all the ground operation stuff. We can go ahead and toggle the APU. So now we have APU running everything here. We can go ahead and our nav lights, they were on, and we can go ahead and put on our beacon lights as well. Nav lights and the beacon lights are on. Ground connections, let's remove the wheel chocks. Alright. Everything should be away. Let's go ahead and Shift P it out of here. Parking brakes they should be released. Yep, they are. Alright. We're pushing back. We can start that clock. Go ahead, turn on all the fuel pumps. And if I have done everything correctly, it's been a while, but if I've done everything correctly, we should be able to go ahead and start, we'll start number 3 and 4. Again, if I've done everything correctly. No, it doesn't look like I did. Because we don't have rotation. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, that's good there. Auto, all that stuff is on. Packs are off. Trimmer's on. I don't know. What am I missing? I'm assuming maybe I got... No, because, well, I got pressure lights. I'm assuming maybe I have to have those on. It's been a while. Come on. Son of a bitch. God, I forget how to start the fucking engines in this thing. I don't think you need fuel crossfeed valves, because if I turn those on, I'm gonna get... Yeah, the APU is running, the packs are off. We have that on aux. We can stop pushing back now as well. Let's go ahead and set the parking brake. APU Gen 1, APU Gen 2, all that stuff's there. APU's running. We don't have anything there. I don't understand why I can't get ignition of any of my engines here. What the shit? That's off, that's off. I don't need all these fuel pumps on. That should be on aux. If anybody knows, if anybody sees what I'm doing wrong here, let me know, because I don't know, quite frankly, what I'm doing wrong. As far as I'm concerned, everything should be good. We've got fuel. Yes. We've got... Packs are off. Yes, that's correct. No, we don't need fuel crossfeed, because that's fine there. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have those on auto. That's supposed to be on aux until I start my engines, right? I don't need those. I actually don't know what I'm doing wrong. No, I've never used high flow. APU's running, all that's good there. APU's taking care of that. Yeah. Huh. That's not good. Probably set that to RTO. Anybody have any ideas here? Anybody? Somebody? Bueller? Yeah, I actually don't know what to do. You don't want the packs on, because that's not good. Recycling the packs. I don't know if that'll have anything to do. PGen, all that stuff's there. I mean, I should be able to just start the engines and go. I've flown this plane like 10 times already. I don't understand what its basic malfunction is right now. No, APU bleed's on. The APU bleed is right there. The APU bleed is on. The isolation valves are all on. And we've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing in all my engines. Fuel pumps are on. I don't need the cross feeds. I don't need these pumps here. That's supposed to be on aux for pushback, which it was. I'm done now. They should both be on single. That's all right. Yeah. Oh, that shit's off. So... There's nothing. I should be getting... There's duct pressure there, which is correct. I can't get any sort of fuel. Well, no, because you move the fuel switches once you get N2 rising. Oh. Okay. Huh. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I never remember doing that. I always remember doing that. You should be able to get some sort of N2 rotation before you introduce fuel into the engine. But for some reason it worked now, so I don't know. It works and we can get on our way. So, thank you, Rise. Appreciate that. I feel like a complete and absolute moron right now, but I could have swore that I never used to do that. You would always, always wait for N2 rotation before you start pulling the fuel in. But I guess not. That's strange. The only thing I can think of is maybe I screwed it up when I saved this panel state prior, and for some reason it didn't save it correctly. I don't know. That was extremely weird. Extremely weird. So wait, and here we got number 3 coming online. Let's go ahead and I can start 1 and 2 now. Alright, the starter's cut out. Everything is looking good there. That can go back to auto. All that's there. We can now turn our packs back on. That's good there. And we can go ahead and put on our runway turn-off lights. And yeah, we can now head on over to runway 36. Right, let's go ahead and set flaps 20. Flaps are set 20. Let's get the let's get that going. I don't need high flow. All that's good there. Flaps are going at 20. APU is running. We can go ahead and flip the APU off now. The trim today is going to be 6.1. Let's go ahead and set our trim for departure of 6.1, which is pretty much already set. Bingo. Flaps are set to 20. Let's go ahead and check our flight controls. Alright, flight controls are looking good. Everything's good. Let's head on over now to runway 36 right. Got some nice wing views here. I really love the wings of this 7.4. They look absolutely awesome. The flaps just look, I love the flaps. I totally love the flaps. So we can go ahead and we'll make a right here, and then we'll make a left, and then we'll be ready to go. Arm LNAV and VNAV now. Alright. Auto throttles are good. Everything is looking good to me. Let's go ahead and get on our landing lights. Strobes and wing lights. Excellent. That turn here on the 3.6 right. Alright, let's head to Chicago. Set takeoff thrust.
Airspeed alive.
Dylan, what's up, man? Thrust is set, 80 knots.
Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Gears up, let's go ahead and select flaps 10. Flaps 5. Flaps 1. There we go, flaps up now. That works for me. All right. Flaps are up and we're on our way now to Chicago. Once we get to this waypoint here, we'll be making a left turn. So this is probably one of the things I absolutely love about the 747, is that to me the 747 flies a lot like the 73, and I absolutely love that because I love my 737, so anything that flies like a 737 to me is absolutely awesome. There's a 777 and I don't mind that aircraft as much, but the only problem I have with the 777 is that I can definitely tell that it is a fly-by-wire aircraft and I don't like the way it flies, so unfortunately I'm not the biggest fan of that, of the 777. Passing 7,000 feet now, on our way up to flight level 320 today. Should be a pretty quick climb up to cruise, just because there's not really, we're not super heavy today. So here we go, through 8,000. Nice thing is I don't have to worry about fasten seatbelt sign or anything like that, because it's just us and some cargo and some boxes. So I don't have to worry about anybody killing themselves from, getting up and walking around. So hopefully I can get a nice live stream in tomorrow as well. Hopefully one that kind of goes off a little bit better than this one did. Just unfortunately we ran into some troubles, but can't let it stop you. Just got to keep going. So hopefully tomorrow I can get something in. I don't know. Just depends on how my day goes. There's 10,000 feet. We got to take all the lights off. It just kind of is going to depend on how my day is tomorrow. I got work, and by the time I get home and kind of get stuff ready to go, I don't know how I'm going to be doing. So we'll see. I might do a stream tomorrow. If not, next week will definitely be some stuff. I want to have it to where there's like twice a week at least I have a stream for you guys. Here can go to off. Let me double check to make sure that, yeah, the auto brake's off and all that kind of stuff. Good. Everything's looking good there. Engines are good. Fuel is still good. Good. We're on our way to Chicago. I'm just passing through 11,000 feet, speeding up now to 336 knots for our climb. Let's actually go ahead and see here. If I do... There's econ climb. That's fine. We'll just do econ. Let's go ahead and get some nice outside shots too. That'll be real nice of our 747 climbing out of Cincinnati. We're just looking absolutely spectacular climbing out here. I love the 747, the lines on it, everything just looks absolutely awesome. I love flying this plane. Especially, when the engines decide to start for you the right way. Yeah, that looks really cool right there. I love chase plane. This is probably one of the best things about it, is you can get these kind of outside views like this, and they just look just so awesome. I love them. I really do. There'll be times sometimes today, like today I was flying some Southwest. I was sitting back, I put on my outside view and I was just watching it because it just looks so good. I absolutely love the way it looks. Alright. Hop back into the flight deck here. CT Trains and Aviation, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Glad to have you along here. We're on our way over to Chicago today from Cincinnati in our 747. Going to be an extremely quick flight, but it'll be fun. It'll be an enjoyable flight. I'm looking forward to it. There's 18,000 feet. We can go 2992. 2992 is set. Got a great climb out. We've only been in the air 6, coming up on 7 minutes here, and we're already up into about, 20,000 feet or so. This plane's really climbing. You can see we don't have much of a, our cruise isn't anything spectacular. We pretty much cruise, and then right around here we start our descent. I haven't looked at the arrival quite yet into Chicago. It's the VC3. Star VC3 RNAV. What do we got here? We're doing it off of Mike Victor. It's not bad. Once we land, I'm going to expect 2.8 in the sim. I think that's 2.8 left. I think that's 2.8 left in the real world, although in the sim world it's 2.8. It's only 2.8 because, that scenery is just fucked up. So, 2.8 left. We're flying some Southwest between Baltimore and Bradley. Very nice. I was doing some Southwest earlier today. I did Denver, Nashville, Tampa, Washington, D.C. Got stuck in that storm in Washington, D.C. I was in D.C. for about 2 hours, and then I did D.C., Nashville, landed in Nashville, printed out a flight plan, and now I'm here. So this is leg number 5 today for me. It's been a long day of flying. It's good, though. I'm happy to be. Always happy to be flying. And just so you guys know, current weather right now in Chicago. Winds are 040 at 6, 10 statute miles. Few clouds 5,000, few clouds 12,000. Temperature 15, dew point 9, altimeter 2973. So the way that's looking right now, we're going to be on runway 10. So 10 left, I think, is the runway that I'm supposed to be shooting for here. So we can go ahead and make that change now in the FMS while we have some time. Arrival ILS 10 left. If that's in here somewhere. No, 9, 18, 27. Oh, that's because it's Cincinnati. Dumbass. 10 left. Off the VC3 off of Mike Zulu. And we can execute that. There we go. Now we are looking good. Flight Tampa Midway is absolutely awesome. I definitely want to do a Midway flight on stream for you guys. Just so you guys can see it. I'm thinking about doing, I don't know, maybe like Cleveland, Chicago. I know there's Omaha, Chicago, which I might end up doing, but I've already been to Omaha. So I haven't decided there yet, but I definitely want to do some stuff. Am I going to Flight Sim Con? I may. If I get my job working for Envoy in time and I actually get the flying stuff in time for Flight Sim Con, then I might go. I may go. If I have the day off or 2 days off, then yeah, I'll try to get there. So I may. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I would love to, though. If I could, I would absolutely love to go. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think that would absolutely be a lot of fun coming up here on flight level 320. As you can see, our top of descent is already, maybe 100 nautical miles away, and we've only been in the air 10 minutes, so it's a pretty quick flight. Pretty quick flight. This is the shortest flight I've ever flown with this. The flights with the 747 I'm used to doing. Awesome. Looking forward to it. Like I said, if I can, I'll let you know. It would be a lot of fun to go and see that. So if not this year, I definitely hope next year. So that would be absolutely awesome. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying, other than the fact that yes, I want to go to Flight Sim Con. That would be a lot of fun. I think I think I'd meet a lot of cool people too. It seems like there's always a lot of cool people that go there, and I know Jeff Faviano, another guy that I love watching on YouTube. I know he'd be there. I'm sure Frugal would be there. There'd be a lot of fun to meet those guys. So here we're up now, up at flight level 320. We just leveled off. Going to be a pretty quick flight. We're only like 80 nautical miles away from our top of descent. Let me see here. Top of descent is in 107 nautical miles. Oh, they have an Antonov. I saw an Antonov once when it came into Cleveland. I went to go get pictures of it. It was the Antonov 124, and it was fucking huge. I was underneath the approach for it, and it came over at 200 feet or whatever, and that was awesome to see. That was really, really, really cool. It was so big that my camera, I had the 55 to 200 millimeter lens on my camera, and that was actually not, that was too much. I should have had the 25 to 50 millimeter lens I have on my camera, because I literally cut off the plane, zoomed all the way out. It was so huge. I wasn't expecting it, so that was really, really, really cool. Neat experience. I wanted to see it leave, but we weren't sure when it was leaving. I think it left like the next day. It was supposed to leave later that day, and they didn't. So it was kind of difficult to figure out when they were leaving, because obviously none of that was really published. The only reason we knew it was coming in is because it was coming in from, I think, Greenland. No, it was Iceland, and so we had a decent amount of leeway to try and get there and get pictures. So, oh, cool. I didn't know it comes in there to transport that kind of stuff. That's really cool. There was a chance, too. There was an airport it's called Mansfield Municipal. That's about a good hour and a half from me, but they had the Super Guppy in there doing, I don't know what they were doing. I think it had something to do I know they flew the Antonov into Cleveland. It was for NASA. It had to do something with some space shit that I don't know about, but either way, I know it was in there for NASA, and that was really cool. And then, like I said, the Super Guppy I know was in Mansfield, Ohio, a couple times. I think they were kind of doing the same kind of deal, transporting space shit or something, and it was cool. I'm gonna go ahead and pretend to be ATC here and just give myself direct VEEK. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give myself my own shortcut and go direct VEEK here. No reason to kind of like make that left turn and make that right turn and left again. I'm just going direct VEEK. It was pretty cool. Like I said, I wish I could have gone and seen it, but I know another photographer that spots around Cleveland, and he got some cool pictures of it. So, anyways, definitely looking forward to Prepar3d v4. That'll be coming out on Tuesday. I hope to give you guys a live stream Tuesday of Prepar3d v4. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know how much is actually going to be compatible. So, I was definitely looking at some videos. It was GSX, and GSX had some awesome stuff, like the cars that drive around on the ramp actually had 3D lights on them and stuff, and really looking forward to that. I think there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff now that's gonna be opened up, and the world of 64-bit's gonna be an awesome thing. I think it's finally time to get some 64-bit sim. X-Plane 11 64-bit, I've tried it. I did some flying with it the one day, and I'm a prepared guy. At the end of the day, I'm not the biggest X-Plane fan. It's just something about it. It doesn't match up to me with Prepared at all. I feel like Prepared just is much better at giving me that immersion of commercial aviation that X-Plane can't. Flying the Cessnas, that's a different story. I prefer X-Plane over Prepared, but this is what I do 95% of the time. I'd actually go higher to say probably like 99% of the time I'm doing commercial aviation, so Prepared is going to be my sim moving forward. However, I'm going to try and do some X-Plane 11 stuff just to kind of shake it up and do some different stuff, give you guys a little bit of a different view of stuff. Why do I have Command C? Well, the 747 has 3 autopilots, left, center, and right. Since I'm flying from the right seat, I decided to engage autopilot right. That's all it is. It's instead of doing Command A or B or C, they just have left, center, and right. I'm assuming that's what that means. And since I'm from the right seat, I figured I'd engage Command right. So that's why. But Ryan, nice to see you. Happy to see you are here. Always happy to see the my I don't want to call them my usuals, I guess. I'm real happy to see you guys. Thank you so much for always stopping by on the streams and saying hi and chatting. Absolutely is awesome. Glad you guys enjoy them. I don't think there's anybody on. There's no controllers tonight. I'm looking at doing, trying to get some stuff up on my stream so you can actually see my airspeed, my route. It'll give you a landing rate and stuff like that. I'm looking at trying to do that. There's a couple things I have some ideas for, so next stream there might be some really cool stuff. You know, we'll work with it as time goes. We'll see how it is, and we'll move on from there. Hopefully, though, I can get some really cool stuff so you can see my routing and my speed and how much further I have to go, how much longer, and you know, my landing rate and feet per minute. That would be really cool. That would definitely be something to make it a little more interactive. I just want it to look professional. I hope, you know, it's streamlined and looks real nice and fits in with what I do. At least what I try to do. Just chilling at 32,000 feet, 40 miles to go until our top of descent. Again, there's nobody on Weston tonight. I'm surprised. I definitely thought on like a Thursday night we'd have some more people, but no. Ooh, the Max is coming next month. Sweet. Definitely get some pictures for that. That's a plane I'm gonna love to fly. I love the 787, so I'm excited to see Quality Wings and their 787. Although that may come out, you know, that might come out in 8 years, even though they say summer of 2017. You know, whatever. I'm a big fan of the 787, so, you know, having a 737 with like that 787 feel in the cockpit to me is absolutely awesome. So really looking forward to seeing that flying around. I hope I can fly it at some point soon in my sim, but I doubt it. You know, that's going to be a couple years down the road because I'm sure PMDG will probably develop it, but it's going to take a little bit to develop. So that will be a couple years down the road. Date, I plan to start Twitch maybe next week. I don't know. Most of you guys are here, so if you are here, first thing you can do is go ahead and go onto my Facebook. I'm That Guy Dan96 on Facebook. Go there, and I will be letting you guys know when I stream on there. I do want to start a Twitch. There's so many people that watch it here. I'm afraid that if I do it on Twitch, I'm gonna, you know, you guys won't see that I'm streaming. And I want you guys to be able to participate and be in my streams, so absolutely. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's right. It should be in there, unless my flight plan didn't send. No flight plan was found on server. Yeah, I definitely submitted it. Let me go take care of that really quick. I submitted it through SimBrief. I don't understand. Maybe it didn't take it. It should have. Let me log into that. Why did you not? Let me try refiling it here for you guys. It should have filed. I put it in, but I don't know. Maybe it didn't take it. Yeah. It says it's being used. I don't know what's going on. I definitely hit file flight plan, so I don't know why it's not taking it. Huh. Talk about most shit going wrong. That's the theme for tonight. Everything going wrong. Let me try that now. Should be in there now. Now I should actually show up there. I don't know. I sent it off to VATSIM and filed it, so I don't understand why it didn't take it. Then again, my internet was acting quite stupid at the beginning of the stream, so that probably had something to do with it. Probably didn't go through all the way or something. Something along those lines. see, chilling at 32,000. We're getting pretty close. Getting pretty close to our top of descent here, and we'll be landing in Chicago in probably 25 minutes or so. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm excited for Friday tomorrow. Unfortunately, I got to work on Saturday, but that's okay. Can't win them all. Once I land, I'm going to go down to the South Cargo area, which is, I'm going to land on 28 and try to find a taxiway that I can make a right on. Because the current chart is great and everything, but I have no idea. I kind of forget what O'Hare looks like. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do taxiing down to that South Cargo place, considering that, you know, the current O'Hare is much different from the O'Hare that's in the sim. I really hope someone... Fsdreamteam's got to fix their O'Hare, and they got to do it quickly, because it's just, it's not good. It's really not. It's not good at all. I'm going to kick this traffic down for you guys, so we keep a good flight simming experience going on. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Okay, apparently if you hit any sort of Control-Shift-R to reset traffic, it apparently breaks things in your 747. Look at that, look at all this stuff I'm learning today. We're going to go down to, oh, I don't know, 8,000. Works for me. So we got the altitude reset. Coming up to Veek now. Look to the left. How are you, sir? Nice to see you. We're descending into Chicago. Well, we're about to be descending into Chicago in just a couple minutes. It's been a pretty quick flight, 24 minutes, and we're already on the way down in a 747. That's very, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I do have chase planes set up. I think one of the things I don't like that I have going on here is, there you go, that's much better. For some reason, Chase Plane has a feature auto-enabled. It's like follow horizon, and past 10 degrees, your head will no longer turn with the plane. It'll actually like level off. I think that's probably the worst thing they did, but anyways. So we are about to start our way down here. Let's see. Getting close. They're getting really close. Let's go ahead and get some outside views for you guys here. There we go. Nice cruising views. And I hear the engine's coming back, so it looks like we are starting our descent down to Chicago O'Hare. I just love the way the 747 looks. The lines on this plane are so awesome. So awesome. Alright. Alright, we've started the descent now into Chicago. Let's see, the ILS runway 10 left. I think that's already put into my FMS for me, but we can always double check. Let me see, NavRad 111.10, 093. We've got let's see here, ILS decision altitude is going to be 872. Let's go ahead and set that. Alright, 870 is set. We got, what are we going to do today? We're going to do a flap 30 VREF of 145. And let's see, current Chicago altimeter is 2973. Let's go ahead and set 2973 in. 2973, excellent. We've got that set up. I'll give you guys right now, current weather right now in Chicago is winds are 040 at 6, 10 statute miles, few 5,000, few 12,000, temperature 15, dew point 9, altimeter 2973. Passing through 25,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and set 2973 now. Still have nobody on ATC, which is fine. I would rather talk to nobody anyways, so happy with that. We're looking good here. We can go all the way down, let's say, let's do 4,000. I think will work for me. Alright, 4,000 is set in there. Spectacular. And there's Chicago O'Hare right up there. Oh, now Cincinnati Tower comes on. How lovely. How lovely. Alright, we've got everything set up for our descent. Squawking 2200. Everything is good. We're going to do an auto brake. With how light we are, I'm going to do an auto brake too. I think that should be plenty. We are pretty light, so I don't think we need all of it. Nice shot of the wing here as we come on into Chicago. And the views don't look half bad. I set these up probably 5 minutes before I hit start streaming. With Chase Plane makes it so much easier to set up views, especially, you know, way easier than EasyDock ever was, and way easier than EasyDock will ever be. That's why I switched over to Chase Plane. It was $40, and that did kind of suck. You know, spending $40 on a product like Chase Plane when you have EasyDock that already works is kind of hard, but it was worth it. You know, to me, I think it's much better on performance. I think the camera views, I think it's just altogether it's an easier program to work with. I think it is I think it's just easier. It's just a much easier program to deal with and get stuff set up for. So again, let's double check on everything here. Check to make sure everything on the aircraft is looking exactly the way I want it to. All that stuff is looking good there. Gear, everything's good. It's all closed. Hydraulics are good. Environmental control system, everything is where it should be. And yeah, so we are good. Coming in here, passing through 19,000 feet. And there's O'Hare right there. You know what might actually be easier for me? I'm afraid of doing this though, but I might actually take 4 right. That actually might make the most sense for me to get to that. I don't know though. I don't know if 4 right's gonna be easier to get to that cargo building or not on this scenery. I don't know. I can try zooming in. That might actually not be a bad idea. That may actually not be a bad idea. And if I do take 4 right, what I'll do is I'll fly over and I'll make a left downwind to a left base. For runway 4 right, I'm not going to come in from the right just because I'm going to be too high for that. Since I'm looking at doing that, let's use flight level change. I want to kind of get down a little bit. We got flight level change, we got some speed brakes up. That just looks so cool. So yeah, we got flight level change, speed brakes are going up. We're gonna, once we come up to about 11,000 feet, we're gonna go back to 240. And then, or actually, correction, 250. So we don't bust the speed cap. I'll do that right around 12,000. By the time it actually levels off, I'll be around 11. I really do think I'm going to take 4 right. That actually may make the most sense for me to be able to get to the cargo area. I just really hope they update this scenery so, soon, because it sucks when I don't fly into Chicago O'Hare. I think the last time I was here was a couple months ago. So I don't remember exactly how this airport's laid out in the sim. And looking at the chart doesn't help me because, well, it doesn't look anything even remotely close to what's on the chart. So that's a little bit of a bitch. A little bit of a bitch to deal with. Alright, let's coming up here on 12,000 soon. Then we can go back to 250 knots. Coming up on 12. There's 12,000 feet. Let's go ahead and set 250. He's going to start leveling off now. Trying to look here and see if 4 right is feasible. To hell with it. Let's just take 10. To hell with it. We're just going to take 10. I've got that already set up and it's just easier, so we're going to do that. We are going to do that. Still coming back here. Still trying to get this plane slowed down. Gotta love the frame braking when it's loading in Chicago O'Hare. Alright, there's Chicago there. And yeah, I'm just gonna take 10. I'll fucking turn around if I need to. This is... 4 right is just no good because I gotta taxi that way anyways. Not gonna take anything else. And I'm just trying to get to that cargo area right there, so that's what we'll do. Coming up now on 10,000 feet. Still going down to 4,000. And still no ATC. I wasn't even close to ATC on this flight. Thought for sure, at least, O'Hare somebody would be on, but guess not. Guess not. Passing through 9. Just got to get the landing lights on. Okay, all the lights are on. Everything's good. I can see Carly off my right here. That's at 4,000, so excellent. Looks like we might hit that spot on. Which, if that's the case, would be great and would redeem me from the beginning of this disaster. Nice view of Chicago O'Hare as we descend in. It is a pretty cool airport. I would love to fly here more often, but Southwest don't go here, and you know, if this works well and my frames are actually okay with this, then I'll definitely look at coming here a lot more in my streams and whatnot, because I think, you know, Chicago O'Hare, we have a lot of options out of here, so I can come up with a lot of cool 1-hour flights to and from Chicago O'Hare if it actually works. Again, if you guys have suggestions for flights, leave them in the comments. I'll definitely go ahead and take a look at them. I was going to do a requested flight tonight, but it was going to be about an hour 45 minutes, and based upon how many flights I'd already flown today, I didn't want to fly another 2-hour flight. So that's the only reason why I didn't do it. I'm going to do it hopefully either tomorrow or next week. I'm going to do it at some point. So we will do it. I just got to find a time that I actually want to. Going up to 4,000 now. Let's go back to 240 knots. Still on flight level change. Then we're going to swing it back around. Pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to select north, and we'll just zip it around to the north. Coming up now in 4. It's 1,000 to go. And there's the horn. O'Hare to St. Louis, American Airlines, you got it. That actually sounds like a pretty fun flight. I think I'm going to do that. I'll probably do St. Louis O'Hare, maybe. Or O'Hare St. Louis, I don't know. But I'll do that. That actually sounds good. Sounds like a fun flight, actually. We got to put the speed brakes down, flaps 1. Actually, let's do flaps 5, why not? Let's go back to 230 knots. We'll do 220, that's fine. Whatever works. And let's go ahead and do heading... Wait for 1 second here. Let's do heading select 3,000, flight level change. Flaps 10. Flaps are going 10 here. Let's go ahead and arm the localizer. Keep that heading spinning around here to 0.4. We'll do 0.5. Just keep going. 0.6 works. We might even, yeah, let's do 0.65. There's 2,500 feet. Crossing over, is it DuPage, I think? DPA, I think it's DuPage. Let's see, oh, that's the top out there, and there's my wing view. Looking good. Let's go back to 200 and, well, now let's keep it there. So I think we can do, I don't know if I can do 20 without the gear warning horn going off. I don't remember. And there's O'Hare right off our right. There's our runway. Speed's going to go back to 220. Yeah, Sebastian, the scenery does not match any of the current charts right now. I mean, my chart, was... The current chart was updated 21st of April 2017, and this scenery hasn't been updated since, shit, I don't know, a while. Atlas Air 747 in San Antonio. That sounds interesting. I wonder where it goes. If you know where it goes, let me know. That actually sounds like that'd be a cool flight to actually record. Alright, let's go back to 200 knots. 200 knots works. And landing gear down. 20. Speed brakes are armed. And the autopilot can come off. Doing a little bit of hand flying in. Let's go ahead and do flaps 25. Flaps 30. Select speed 145. Alright. We're now on final for runway 10 left into Chicago O'Hare. Current day 10 left, in the sim it's just runway 10. I'm gonna have to reset my AI traffic here. I can't use Control-Shift-R because unfortunately if I do that, I'm gonna turn on the auto throttles, and I don't want that, obviously. So. Speed brakes are armed, auto brakes are set. Everything is looking good to me. That's checked. Hopefully after flying a 737 all day, I don't slam this into the ground. Landing. Welcome to Chicago. I'm going to keep the auto brakes in and reverse. I might be able to make this right over here. Hell yeah. Look at that. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. I couldn't have planned that better. Ricky, congratulations, sir. Very happy to hear that. Go ahead, put the flaps up, spoilers down. Welcome to Chicago. And let's see, all that's there. Let's go ahead and turn on the APU. Thank you, sir, appreciate that. And we'll make a right here on, I think Kilo 1 is what we want. Yeah, Kilo 1 will take us right into the ramp. So that is exactly what we want. We got the APU starting up for us here. Check to see how that's doing. Yep, N2's coming up there. And Kilo 1 will take us into the ramp here. And I don't know where we're going to park. We'll go somewhere over there. We'll go somewhere over here. Why is that not going away? I don't know if I'm going to get the Aerosoft A330, but I'm definitely going to get the CRJ. Absolutely, the CRJ is absolutely happening. For me, the 330, I don't know about that. Simply for a couple reasons. Number one, I'm not much of a big Airbus guy, but number two, I really couldn't use it on streams because I really don't think there's any real short A330 routes I could stream. But I don't know, I'll look at it. I mean, I may. I don't want to say I won't, but let's see. I'm going to go park a little bit further down. Houston, San Antonio. That would be a cool stream, though. If if it flies up back to Houston from San Antonio after it's done with quote-unquote maintenance, that would be a cool stream. I may actually look at doing that. Not even joking. That would be a cool stream, and then hopefully that time the plane actually starts up the right way, and I don't look like a complete moron. I'm gonna go to this last spot right here, right in front of FedEx. And we're going to have to do a little bit of self-parking here. Take me outside. Okay. Let's get ourselves parked up here, because I never know what this is on GSX, so... Philly to Orlando, that's actually not bad. So yeah, I may. But definitely the CRJ. We'll be seeing lots of CRJ flights here. I can guarantee you guys that. Okay, I'm happy with that right there. Let's go ahead and set the parking brake. There you are. Yeah, that was rough. Okay. Well, boys, we made it. And we didn't die, which is always a good thing. Because the way this started, I thought we were going to die. Let's go ahead and set that to off, and we made it. The CRJ should be out in a little bit. I don't know when it's going to be out. I mean, it was supposed to... The CRJ was supposed to be out, I don't know, probably 4 years ago. In all realism here, it's supposed to be out like 4 years ago. So I don't know what their deal was there. James, this is it for me here. My streams always, I try to keep them to about an hour, and we've reached the hour and 20-minute mark here. So that's going to be the end of this one here. But yeah, the CRJ was supposed to be out a while ago, and hopefully it'll be out, once. Once V4 happens. I know someone that's beta testing it, and they're telling me it's pretty close. So hopefully it should be out pretty, within the next month or so. So that is the hope, to say the least. So anyways, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Polar Air Flight 751 service over to Chicago from Cincinnati. I appreciate everyone that came along today, hung out with me in the chat. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.